So everybody knows that when we run PPC, we have to win the search. So in order to do that, there's 7 factors that influence winning the search. Okay, and what I mean by that is 7 elements that we're gonna have to, touch base on and really focus on those and really, get them done before we actually show our product to the public. Okay, get it out there. But the first thing that we're gonna target is, are our pictures attractive? I mean, does it look like 4K? It's not the same if you watch a football game on a 60-inch TV screen than on a 20-inch screen, right? So, because it's not the best quality out there. So what I mean by that is it attractive? This is not even in the factors, okay? We haven't even started. Do they look like high quality? Do they look like they've been taken in a professional setting, in a professional studio? People know that, okay? People know that from miles away. So starting with the first one is the actual images. That is the first one actually. So when it comes to the images, there's a lot of types of images we can put, okay? So the first one is the lifestyle. This is my favorite one. This is one of the most important types of pictures that you can have. It's pretty self-explanatory, but in case you guys haven't heard of this, is basically is people just using the actual product, okay? You want to make your potential customer feel like he's got the product in his hand, okay? So that's basically what you want to achieve with these lifestyle pictures. What you want to do is project a lifestyle, okay? Project how life would be if they would have this product in their hands at their house. So that's basically what you want to do with these pictures, because people just don't buy, okay? They're smart. They want to, feel better. They want products that make their lives better, make their lives easier. So that's basically what you're gonna do with these lifestyle pictures, okay? And then we have the infographics. So basically what you want to do here is show off your benefits, show off your features, basically explain to them why your product is way better than your competition in the infographics section, okay? Basically how it works is that you're gonna have very detailed pictures here, and when it comes to the actual details of your product, that's where you want to add some text. That Amazon is gonna let you add some text here, if not on the A+ content, but if you're not brand registered, we can just do that for you here on AMZ One Step. And then we have the comparative images. So this is very similar than the lifestyle picture. What you want to do is basically show them how their life would be if they would have their product right now. So they have, like a very messy, not that good product, but what if tomorrow they have your product? Like that's kind of like the vibe that you want to transmit with these pictures, kind of like before and after. This is a very common behavior that works very well on Amazon. You can just project a lifestyle. You can just project their lives. How would they feel? How would they live? How would they be if they would have your product? Then we have the step by step. But yeah, it's basically a guidance. You want to explain your customers how you can actually use your product, like kind of like this step by step, just like if they were babies, okay? So what you want to do is, okay, let me look for, it's pretty self-explanatory. I think you get the point, but I just wanted to get an example, but okay, it's okay. So the step by step, you can talk to them as if they were babies, okay? As if they were 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, so they have no clue what your product is, okay? They have no idea how to use it. So that's basically what you want to achieve with this step-by-step. Explain to them how they can use your product. Even if it's too obvious for you, it's okay. You can just explain to them. Kind of like, again, as if they were babies, okay? This is there's just some customers that, what's obvious for you and for me maybe may not be obvious for that person. So you really want to get that done before you have issues with really picky customers that are like, oh, I have no clue how to use that, when it's clearly on the video or in the description, but they didn't scroll all the way down until the video or the description. So that's why you want to have a picture dedicated to this step-by-step, okay, in case your product needs a step-by-step. Then we have the last image, which are the dimensions, okay? Is, how tall is your water bottle, how small, how tiny. People want to know if they can actually use your product at their house, okay? So if it's gonna fit their car, if it's gonna fit their purse, their bag, whatever, that's what they wanna know, okay? So make sure that you have all these images written down, and based on your product, you can just use some of these images. I mean, you don't have to use all of them, just use the ones that actually make sense with your product. Then we have the title. Now for this, before we move on, I love this tool, okay? This is an AI tool. It's completely for free. You don't have to put your email, you don't have to enter your card info, nothing, okay? You can just open this link and put your actual bullet points here, okay? Let's say if this was my product, my bullet points, all I have to do is enter them here, and it's gonna actually let me know what I can do to enhance it, okay, to improve the readability. And it's telling me that it's got a 8th grade, so that means that it's actually good, okay. On the red section, that means that 1 of 14 sentences is very hard to read. So basically we just have to, you know, play around with periods, commas, synonyms to actually make it easier to read for people, okay? So that's the second element that you have to take care of. The title, your bullet points, the description, everything needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be, I mean, full of keywords, yes, but it has to make sense just a little bit, okay? Just enough for it to not be weird. Then we have the reviews system, okay? We all know what their reviews are, but this is a pretty intense topic on Amazon, okay? So the more reviews and the higher count, the better, because reviews are a huge deal on Amazon, okay? People are very picky on Amazon, okay? And this is one of the first things that they look at when they are about to buy the product, okay? How many reviews, how many stars, whatever is less than 4 stars, people just don't like that, okay? That just looks very, very bad on a listing. Whatever is 4 stars or less, that looks pretty bad. Whatever is 4 stars or more, then that's very decent. That's pretty good. Then we have the actual price. So when it comes to the price, I mean, this may sound obvious, but you know, it's very important, right? And what you want to do is start selling losing money on purpose. Okay, so that means if your product right now is, I mean, if you're just starting off for $79.99, you're making like $4 each unit you sell, which is pretty decent, $4 a unit. What you want to do is start selling this at $77.99. Okay, so that means you're only gonna be making $2 a unit. So that's what you want, okay? You really don't want to, you know, start selling this at $85.99 just because you want to make more. I mean, there's people that, you know, are that aggressive, and yes, that does work on Amazon, but based on my experience, what you should do is start losing money on purpose, okay? You don't have to make money right off the gate, okay? That's actually seldom gonna happen. That's really complicated unless you have a really cool, never seen product, okay? Which, you know, it's very hard to do that. So, but it's okay. It's completely fine. Every single time I launch a product, what I do is my target price is $79.99. I'm gonna start selling at $75, $76.99. I have no issues with that. Even though I know I'm gonna lose money, I'm really okay with that. Then we have the FBA logistic, okay? Again, this may sound obvious, but this is one of the 7 factors, okay? We are so lucky that we are actually aware of the potential of the FBA logistic, okay? We have so much room to play with when it comes to FBA, okay? If we were doing FBM, that just doesn't make sense, okay? And when it comes to PPC, which is a target of this course, FBM is just so different, okay? So you have to, I mean, if you're watching this, you're doing FBA, but this is definitely one of the factors, and this is definitely one of the main issues that people face when they sell on Amazon. They don't use the FBA, so if you're starting on FBA, trust me that you're in the right way. Then the 6th step is the coupon. So this is very interesting. So there's a psychological effect when it comes to the coupons. So we can run coupons anytime on Amazon. We don't have to wait until, you know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Prime Day. We really don't have to do any of that. So what you want to do is, if your product is $40 or less, do percentage wise. If your product is $40 or more, do actual dollar sign, okay? So let's say that you have a product that's selling for $29.99 or $31.99. You want a coupon that maybe 10%, 15%. That's usually better, because people be like, okay, I'm gonna save 15%. That actually sounds pretty interesting. But if you're selling a product that's like $59.99, $61.99, if you're doing like 5, 10, 15%, that's not gonna mean a lot. So what you want to do is you can just say, hey, so you're gonna save $5 off your purchase. A $5 savings, that's a lot, okay? People don't normally realize powerful how the dollar sign is when they just use percentages. It is a psychological effect. This is, I mean, I'm not just, making this up. This is a psychological effect that is caused by, marketing and all that. So take a screenshot of this. This is what you want to do when it comes to coupons. And last but not least are the Amazon bestsellers and Amazon's choice tags, okay? So when it comes to selling on Amazon, you can work for them. You can work for these 2 badges, but you cannot ask for it. You cannot request it, if that makes sense. Don't really go crazy with this. I know people that have never had this #1 bestseller or Amazon's choice badge, and they sell a lot, okay? They do pretty well. I normally don't have the same. My product does very, very well. So when it comes to the actual bestsellers and Amazon choice, I mean, don't go crazy with it. Yes, it's really important if you have it. So the way you get them is by controlling the market for a month. Okay, so for a full month, that's what you need to do. I mean, around 2 weeks and a half, which is basically a month. You have to have a really high amount of sales, like really high sales velocity in compared to your competitors. That's how you actually get these badges. But again, don't go crazy with this because you really don't need them, okay? Yes, they are powerful. Yeah, they are valuable, but I mean, you really don't need them. So if you have any questions about this, any issues about these 7 elements, how you can improve them, how you can improve your pictures, your listing, everything, reach out to us on our school community. You can also join our Wednesday coaching calls like 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And this is Oscar from AMC One Step. We help Amazon brands start and grow their brand, listing images, conversion rate, and much more. So if you need help with that, feel free to visit our website and schedule a call with us. In case you're having issues with that, in case you're wondering, struggling where to find good services, we can definitely help you with that. We can have all 7 factors for you done. It's a done for you program. And what that means is that basically you let us know what you want and we're gonna be able to help you making your listing images attractive, making them look like in 4K and get the basis down for you to win the search. Okay, so thanks for watching this video and see you in the next one.